Hi guys, welcome back to the Asab training channel. It's your humble servant Asab here, and as always we are here together to fill our pocket with a little bit of money, and to do that you'll need to check out today's very powerful and simple trading strategy. With this strategy only your girlfriend can handle it. Yes, all genius and simple after all. Every day the world of binary option is growing. For those who have just subscribed to my channel, I want to give a mini crash course on this term, binary options. Binary options are a derivative financial instrument that allows traders to trade liquid commodities such as precious metals and oil or currency pairs. The success of trading depends on the ability to determine the direction to price movement of the instrument. A correct forecast guarantees a fixed profit. They got part of their name from the structure of the deals themselves, as each of them has to be possible outcomes. Binary option can be called an exotic investment product. Also, investment for this product is too high of a concept, so let's call it a speculative instrument with fixed returns. That's how we make money, dear friends. And before we start, I'd like to ask you to like this video and leave a comment link in the description, because it motivates me to create new education videos. Let's get started. So let's start by setting up like mine. Today our expiration time will be 2 minutes, and the indicators that will help us today are OSMA, Williams, and the oligarch indicator. And let's leave the settings basic and not change anything. So okay guys. Before us, the currency pairs run on dollar, Swiss franc, and I'll be going down. Let me explain everything in more detail. To understand how this trading strategy works, first let's look at the Williams indicator. This line crosses a support or resistance line and it is directed downward. This is a signal to enter the lower position. If the curved line crosses the support and resistance line and is directed upwards, this is the signal to enter the upper position. It's simple. In our case, the curved line crosses the resistance line and is slightly downwards. The first signal to enter the lower range. Next, we look at the OSMA indicator. Its histograms are directed to the lower boundary. Consequently, the direction it shows us the bearish if its candles are located at the upper boundaries, and this is a signal to enter the bullish trend. In our case, this is the three lines of the indicator shows us the overall trend. In our case, they intersect and show the lower range. That is the signal to enter the bearish position, which means we correctly determined it as the entry point, and all we have to do now is wait for this profit. I believe that all three of these indicators are extremely simple to use. Even a school kid can handle this, my friends. So just look at this, guys. Just look at the amazing view. So it is very cool, guys. So the indicator shows us in very fast motion. It is very cool and crazy. So 20 minutes and just waiting for this profit. And okay, 3 indicators, guys. Look at this simple strategy. Very simple strategy. It is very profitable strategy, I think, and I assure you, I use this strategy very long time, and so very dangerous, but we catch this profit. It is very cool. So cool. Okay. And so dirty work, guys. Very dirty work. Okay, just correct our so not good, just moving on, guys. And so before us is the currency pair, Indonesian rupee, Chinese yuan, and I'll be going up, and let me explain everything step by step. We look at the Williams indicator. It crosses the resistance line and is directed more downwards, but if we look at the OSMA indicators, then the momentum is in favor of the upper range, since its histogram is directed upwards with green candles. Therefore, the indicators together indicated a bullish trend. If we look at the lines of the alligator indicators, they shows us the intersection and are directed upward, indicating an upward global trend. Therefore, we have correctly chosen the entry point, and of course we correctly choose the entry point. So it is very crazy, guys. And so I trade this around 7 years, and I have our experience, guys. And so we just look at these, guys, and so an upward direction. And so if we will look at alligator indicators, so we can just look that the tree line shows us an upward direction, and so it will look always medicated. This upper zone, green candles, and so when Williams took shows us intersection and just upward direction. So we're just waiting for our profit, guys. It's very cool and crazy. Enjoy, guys. Okay. Ooh. Profit obtained, all of that, my friend, just wonderful. Okay. Sorry, I'm very tired today, and my voice is very tired, so just correct this dirty deal. So before us, the currency pair, Marigan Dirham, US dollar, I'm going down, and let me explain everything in more detail. So we immediately look at the Williams indicator. It crossed two support and resistance lines, and it's redirected down towards the lower part. They indicated that the movement is starting bearish. It's all very clear. The Westman indicator shows us with the candles that the trend position will also to bearish as the candles are located in the lower range boundary. And of course, if we look at the alligator indicator, it also shows us that all three lines are directed towards the lower range. Therefore, we have correctly identified the entry point and all that left to wait. So we're just waiting for this profit, guys. And so look at this, guys, look at this. Trend indicator shows us in clear direction. So it is very cool, and it is very amazing, guys. So we're just waiting for our profit. I don't wanna talk a lot of this. You just watch this himself, and so it is very good, guys. Good motion. In just watch. Look at this price on our side. It is very cool, very dangerous, very advanced, and okay, it's all what it said, it's okay. And so look at this, it is very clear signal, guys. Very clear signal from three indicators, guys. So it's Alligator and Williams and OSMA just shows us very cool intersection, guys. And just price is falling down, so it's very cool. 1 second, guys. Gain profit obtained, guys. This is very cool, wonderful. Trend strategy works brilliantly, I think. And so we just correct our deposit for deal, and so we're just moving on for find more conversion solutions. So before us is the currency pair US dollar, ringgit, and peso. I'm going up, and let me explain everything in more detail. So looking at the Williams indicator, it shows us the intersection of the resistance line and a parallel along it. OSMA shows us candles lying at the upper range, indicating that the trend is chosen correctly, and the Alligator indicator intersecting lines also shows us a bullish trend. All we have to do now is wait. But I can say that this not clear signal, but it is just a good signal, guys. So just look at this. And OSMA indicator shows us an upper zone, upper range. His histogram is green candle. And so if we look at the alligator indicator, we just looked at the three lines intersection, and so we just moving in upward zone. Okay, Williams indicated to intersect a separate line, and so it just will be reversal in this indicator. And so okay, we're just waiting for our profit, guys. It is will be very good, guys. Okay, guys, so what we looked at the price just a little bit jump to our side, and it will be okay. I assure you, all will be okay. I think that we choose direction, guys, and choose entry points. So damn, I told you, guys, it's crazy. Good situation. So Before us, the currency pair Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, I'm entering an upward trend and expecting profit. Let me explain here more detail, guys. So we will pay attention to Williams. It clearly crosses the upper and resistance line and it's directed firmly upward. So Asab shows a change of candles from the lower range to the upper range, and the lines of the other indicator intersect and show an upward movement. Therefore, the entry point was correctly determined. So okay, and just look at this, guys. Look at this. Three indicators show its clear signals, I assure you, because Williams shows us intersection two lines. It was resistance and support lines and just direction to upward zone. And if we look at the OSMI indicator, just this histogram shows us a reversal in candles and it will be good. So, and if we look at the alligator indicator, it was intersection three lines and just direction to upward zone 2, and it's very cool. We're just waiting for our profit, guys. Okay, guys, 3, 2, 1. Damn. So it's very cool, guys. Very cool. Just look at this, it's beautiful. So, okay. So, before us, the currency pair Australian dollar, Swiss franc. I'm going down and let me explain everything in more detail. I just will going down position. Just wait, and yeah. Okay, good entry point. So here all three indicators shows us a bearish trend. If we look at Williams, everything is clear. Its line is clearly directed downwards. The OSMI histogram shows a lower boundary of its candles, and the other indicator with its three lines also clearly shows that the trend is predominantly bearish. And we just wait for profit. Just very clear signal. Just look at this, guys. It's ideal signal. Just Williams indicator shows our intersection in support zone and support line and just moving down, and so OSMI indicator just 2 shows us a downward trend because his candles just line to down range, and if we watch for other indicator, it was intersection 3 lines and direction for downward trend, downward position, guys, and three indicator gave us a very good signal, guys. So it is very cool and very good for us. So okay, we're just waiting for the profit, guys. You can watch that the price on our side and it will be our pocket, guys. Damn, it's okay, guys. So it is very cool. Around 4,000 on my account. It is very good, and my mood is very up. And so moving go, guys. So okay. And what we can see before us is the currency pair Euro New Zealand dollar. And I will going down and let me explain everything in more detail, guys. So just waiting for correct entry point and we'll going down, guys. So we look at the Williams, it shows us that its line is crossed the support line and is directed downward. OSMI shows with his histogram that the candles are in the low range, and likewise the alligator indicator shows us that all three of its lines are directed downwards. So we just wait for this profit, guys, and just it will be very good. I think it will be very good, and not forget about risk management and money management. Very meant for this. So I think I'm pretty right direction, and the tree line tree indicator shows us in downward direction, and just look at this, look at the alligator indicator, 3 lines intersection, and just shows us in downward position. And if we will look at the OSMI indicator, its candles have down range. So line to down range. And so if we look at the Williams indicator, shows us an intersection and downward zone and support line, and it will be in our right path and right direction. So it is very cool, guys. I think it will be very cool. Crazy, guys, just crazy. Look at this, around 6,000 guys on my account, on my deposit, guys. And just we moving on, and it will be last trade. So before us currency pair euro US dollar, I'm going down, and let me explain everything in more detail. Again, all three indicators shows us it's across the downward direction. If we look at Williams, it tells us that it crossed the support line and is directed downward. OSMA also indicates that the histogram is directed downward and lies in the lower range. And of course, the three lines of the alligator indicator also shows us that they are directed downwards. Once again, we have support and cool trend identification. Probably that it is very good, guys. It will be less trade for this. I'm very tight, guys, but I'm very glad that on my deposit like 4,000, and if I leave these deals, I save 4,000. And from $100, guys, it just sound just how this sound, guys. From $100 to 4,000, and if I will catch this profit, it will be around 7,000, guys. It's crazy, guys. It's very crazy and dirty game, guys, I know, but I know how playing this dirty game, guys. And if you just enter to my VIP chat and Telegram channel, you just will earn a lot of money with me, guys, and with my subscribers, guys. It is very cool. So just waiting. And so 10 seconds, guys, and I think it will be in our pocket. So please. Yes. Damn, guys, it is crazy, just crazy. Right before your eyes, I turned my deposit from $100 to $7,600 in just 20 minutes of my time. It's sound unbelievable, and it really is. Stop wasting time, subscribe, and start earning with us. If you are tired of financial literacy, long working hours, and minimum wage, it's time to send all that away and start earning with me. If you're watching this video, it means you're already on the right path. Don't forget to subscribe to my Telegram channel, link in the description. And until the next time, profit to everyone, and hack so until it crunches.